The maid discovered a diamond ring worth hundreds of millions. Longing for a wealthy life, she decided to claim the ring for herself. Later, she went into her employer's room and saw the woman coughing non-stop. The maid wanted to leave to find a doctor, but the employer told her she had a strange illness and was about to leave this world. Unbeknownst to the maid, everything she did had been recorded by the employer's surveillance cameras. It turned out the maid was a thief who had been stealing her employer's jewelry. When the employer found out, she didn't blame her, but instead revealed a strange smile. Because when the employer was a child, she had been a poor orphan. She longed for a life of wealth, so she set her sights on a luxurious jewelry store. One night, when no one was around, she smashed the glass and broke in, stuffing all the jewels into her bag. Years later, the girl grew up and continued working as a thief. She piled up mountains of jewelry over the years, but one day, her crimes were discovered by the police. She grabbed her gold and ran for her life, but the bag tore open, spilling the gold everywhere. Fortunately, the police did not notice her. Afterward, she used the gold to buy a luxurious villa, and at last she lived the wealthy life she had always dreamed of. But before long, she fell seriously ill with a strange disease. Even with expensive medicine, she could only keep herself alive for another year. Within 6 months, she became too weak to care for herself, so she hired a maid at a high salary. Now, her illness had grown worse, and her coughing caused her to hallucinate. She mistook the maid for her future, beautiful self, then slowly closed her eyes, gazing at the jewelry in her hand. The maid was torn with indecision. If she kept the jewels for herself, she would eventually end up in prison. But without them, she would never live a wealthy life.